word of the day, Mino Kisaka, means a nice day. Everyone, happy December 16th, 2019. It's the first day of the last week of school before Christmas break. And let me tell you, it is going to be a busy one because today, my girls have earned a work period, an extra work period. So we have reading is thinking and math in the morning, and then third period I have the boys. Now, in reading is thinking, they are working on print advertisement. So they've learned about the influence of media, and they have looked at it, how it's on social media, like how social media can influence people, and now they're looking at how print ads can influence people. They're having so much fun with their project. It's unbelievable. So they just finished up the integers unit. We're not doing any math this week because it's just insanely busy. We're going to start with order of operations when we come back from Christmas break. They just wrapped up multiplying and dividing, and the class average is 90% or higher. I'm so proud of them. So they earned, in math, they can continue working on their posters. And then we have our clan games. So our homerooms are based on Indigenous clans. And we're going to have our first meeting this afternoon with an assembly, and then we are going to have games in the gym. I am doing Stack the Cups.
Stack attack. In this challenge, the contestant will use 36 plastic cups to erect a pyramid-shaped structure. Once built, the player must then deconstruct it by sliding the cups down diagonally, creating a single stack. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds will result in elimination.
So, yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I am really jazzed about this week. Tomorrow, my students are working on a very special project for the community. It's like a Christmas movie on Wednesday, a party on Wednesday, and then Thursday is our winter feast and activities, and then Friday is the last day. Was a fun afternoon. Kids did great stacking the cups. I only had 2 students who were able to stack and take down without falling in a minute exactly. So it can be done, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm off to the grocery store, and then I'm going to relax. I don't have to plan because I've already done that for this week. And then I'm planned up for the first week when we come back. So I'm going to go home, make supper. I need to get my potluck stuff ready for tomorrow. And then that's it. I'm going to rest. I'm going to put my feet up because today was a busy, busy, busy day. So have a lovely have a lovely Monday, and we'll talk with you tomorrow. Bonjour, Tensi, Anin, Michelle Nadishinakasan, right here from Treaty 1 land, known as the original territory of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Dene, Dakota people, and homeland to the Métis Nation. Happy Tuesday. It is, let's see if I can remember this. It is Niso Kisaka, which is Tuesday in Cree. We've got Cree words of the day here in class. We are an Indigenous school, so language is important. We do have language classes. Students are required to take either Cree or Anishinaabe. We have two wonderful, fabulous language teachers, Cree and Anishinaabe, and they're both helping me to learn. I find Anishinaabe a little more difficult. It's almost like gibberish, and I don't mean that in any, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just don't understand it and I can't speak it, whereas Cree comes more fluid for me. And Anishinaabe comes much more fluid to my mom. I hope that you enjoy the Cree words of the day. I am gonna come out with a video around Christmas, like on the Christmas time, during Christmas holiday, on how you can incorporate Indigenous languages into your classroom. It's not hard. You just have to learn how to say it. It might be difficult at first, but this is what we're talking about when we're talking about truth and reconciliation. Languages, restoring languages in the system that took them away. You can start with something as Mino Kisaka, it's a nice day, or a nice day. Simple as that. We have quite a busy day in the morning. So in reading is thinking, students are going to continue with their project. It is due today. And then in math for period 2, the other grade 9 class is coming up here, and we're going to put together items for Main Street project. They help with homelessness, so they will take people in when it's cold, or at any time, I believe, for a shelter. And and then they provide items for their clients. So we have some donations here. There's donations in my car, and then we're going to put them together, and we will deliver them later on this week. Repeater math, it's just continuing what you're continuing with so that you can be ready for when you come back in January. And then at lunch, we are having a potluck because one of our clerks, Friday is her last day because she starts mat leave. And so we're gonna have
Come on, let's do 2. I have a whole way duty. Let me eat.
You eat first.
the assembling of the parcels went really, really well. I call them parcels, but they're packages. Went really, really well. So I'll show you what is in a finished parcel, a package for men. So here is a finished parcel for men. So in here is soap, a pair of socks, a hand warmer, a granola bar, and deodorant. I wanted to put in there shampoo went out, but we didn't have enough shampoo. So, and there was also not enough toothpaste to go around. So the Main Street Project can complete these by putting in donations if they want. So that's what one of the men. There's a woman's finished one. Let's see what this note says. It says, "Happy holidays. I hope you have a great 2020 and a nice evening. Love from C." So I said students can put the initial, like the initial of their first name, or they can put the grade 9 program and then our school, and then the student drew a little winter hat. This one is a pair of socks. These are like Kodiak socks. I got a really great deal on them. They're thermal socks. A pair of mittens. A toothpaste. Feminine hygiene product. Deodorant. Toothbrush. Hand warmer. And a granola bar. The students have been working on their circle of courage. I'm actually writing a blog post about this. I've had so many people in the past ask me about the Circle of Courage and how I implement it in my classroom. At the beginning of the school year, I give the teachings on the Circle of Courage and what each quadrant means, and then we set goals for the school year. And I always preface it by saying, it's okay if you don't achieve all of your goals this year, because life is a long learning process. And you might not achieve it this year, but maybe you achieve it next year. So we take a look at mastery. What is something in the, belonging. How do you want to feel like you belong in the school? What does it feel like? What does it look like? Or it could feel like a sense of belonging in the classroom. So some said a teacher that is nice, caring, and compassion. I want to join a volleyball team. I like a classroom that feels like a family where everyone gets along, so that can be like belonging. Next is mastery. Specifically looked at math. And some students said, I want to be able to hand in my homework. I want to work on handing in my homework on time. I want to learn how to master multiplication. Then there is the independence. Some students said getting to school on time, which is a pretty reasonable goal. I think so. One student said to hand in my homework without the teacher bugging me. So I was like, okay, great. And then generosity. We are doing 3 things this year as a class to fulfill our generosity. 1, in the spring, we have our grade 9 feast, our spring community feast, which is hosted by the grade 9s. Every feast that we hold each season is hosted by a grade level. So our winter feast is this Thursday. It's hosted by the grade 12s. Ours is up next is spring. And that is in March before spring break. So the grade 9s will be getting together to help prepare. So they'll get the teachings on feasts. They'll help prepare, they'll set up, they'll serve, and they'll clean up. 2, Main Street Project. I will link that down below so that if you live in Winnipeg and you want to donate either a monetary donation or you want to see what are some of the needs, such as packages, you can do that. Main Street Project is an organization that helps homelessness. So they have a place for their clients to come and spend the night. They're actually renovating a building not too far from here so that they can increase their capacity. They also provide a food bank. They also prepare meals, and they provide necessities for people. What we take for granted every single day. What people don't realize is that for people that live on the streets, their life is in a backpack. So everything they own is in a backpack, and that includes necessities. And winter here in Manitoba is harsh. We are going through a cold snap right now where it can get up to minus 45 degrees Celsius overnight. So to have warm, fuzzy socks, to have hand warmers and mittens. People also donated a chapstick just so that their lips don't get chapped. Granola bars. So there are quite a bit of schools who create these parcels as well so that they can donate to Main Street Project. And Main Street Project has an outreach van that goes around the community and also serves that way food and supplies. And they also check on the population so that to make sure that no one is in distress. Third form of generosity is going to be helping the Bear Clan. The Bear Clan is an organization in the group. I remember the Bear Clan when I was a little kid. They worked in the North End, just patrolling the streets and keeping it safe. And then it fizzed out, and a wonderful person by the name of James Favel brought it back in the recent years. And now they patrol here in the North End. There's also an outfit on Broadway in central Winnipeg. And there's also other Bear Clan organizations in the rest of Canada. I think one is opening up in the north. There's one in Thunder Bay. There's one in Portage Prairie and Brandon, I believe. And we also have Mama Clan. who helps as well. And so they patrol, they pick up any used needles, and they really provide not a customer service, but they provide a community service. You know, we have seen a decrease in violence because of the patrol, and you just see a lot of people wanting to help. They have youth programs, a youth walk, so youth volunteer. It's called a youth mock patrol, and the youth once a week patrol their communities. The Bear Clan also receives food from certain organizations like Costco. So instead of throwing away the food, Costco is donating what is left over that they have to get rid of to Bear Clan. So you will see people lined up around the corner trying to get good food from Bear Clan. So there's bread and vegetables and desserts and meats, and like, it's really incredible. It just goes to show you there's a food shortage. And with the rising cost of food, there's a food emergency. Like, we have people who can't access healthy food, but yet junk food is easily cheap and it's available. So we're going to volunteer with Bear Clan either through a walk. I'm going to reach out to Bear Clan and see if we can get not only just my group, my class, but maybe we can do one from the school where we go and do a walk. And also doing a food drive as well for supplies, because they're opening a second location just across the street because they need that space. So that's what we're working on the generosity portion. It's that for today. Now I'm on my prep. Really, I don't have to prep because I'm already caught up. I'm going to link my blog post down here if you want to take a look and see how I use a circle of courage, or how you could use it in the classroom, because it's really, really great. Have a great evening, everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good afternoon, everyone. I almost said good morning, but it is afternoon, and hold on, I'm going to change my angle here. Still looks terrible. Good afternoon, everyone. There really isn't much of an update today because we had our party. So that is what we did. We watched The Grinch, the one with Jim Carrey. The girls voted on that one. And then the boys, they voted on it too, but they ended up not wanting to watch it. So we actually watched Home Alone 2. Brought in all my Christmas movies that I have. And yeah, so I cleaned up. Because here's the thing. I know we have custodial staff, but you know what? You shouldn't have that attitude where it's like, oh, the custodians will just sweep it up because that's their job. No, this is my classroom. I like to keep it neat and tidy, and I have a broom for that very purpose, so I am going to clean it. So I did. So it has been quite the day. Like I said, it's been fairly busy. It's flown by really, really fast. I have repeater math after this. I don't know how many students are here today. This is around the time when we have students that go back to their home communities early. And so attendance is low, but that's okay. So, yeah. Tomorrow is our feast. We have entertainment in the morning, so we have a very shortened morning because we're going to be going down for a pipe ceremony. We celebrate winter solstice. We celebrate all the solstices and the different seasonal changes, because in our culture, that is what we celebrate. We never really like celebrate Christmas because that's a Christian holiday. So that wasn't introduced to us until colonization, but we did celebrate the change of the seasons. And that's what we do here in this school. We do Christmas too, we do Christmas. We also celebrate the season change. And so the grade 12s are in charge of the feast tomorrow, and it's going to be great. And so in the morning, there's entertainment. We have entertainers coming in. There's drummers and dancers and singers. And then we'll have that after the pipe ceremony. And then after the entertainment, that is when we will have our community feast. And then in the afternoon, we have different activities. Myself and the grade 10 math teacher, we are doing little crafts, arts and crafts, making like little ornaments. And then, yeah, we're doing that first thing, I think, after lunch. Friday is like the last day of school, so we have a pancake breakfast. And then I have board games. So, I gotta show you what I got. I found this at Chapters. It is a Home Alone board game. So it says it's ages 8 and up, 2 to 4 players, 15 to 20 minutes. When the McAllister family jets off for the holidays, they accidentally leave 9-year-old Kevin home alone. And now the notorious wet bandits are casing the neighborhood, hoping to score some valuable loot. Team up as the burglars to try to steal the goods, or play as Kevin to unleash an arsenal of creative contraptions to protect the house. So it was like $30. And look, it's like a card game. So we're gonna have that to play with. I'm gonna bring my Christmas Story Monopoly. And there's cards too, like I have cards and everything. Seems very complicated. And then it tells you how to pay like 3 or 4 players. Anyways, and then I found these at Dollarama yesterday. They're mandalas, and they're coloring posters, or Christmas coloring posters. All the ones, these are super nice. I bought 2 because they're like, how much did I pay for this? $3. So there's all of the posters that come in here. There's 6. So there's all. So I bought 2. Really, there's like nothing really. We didn't do any work today. We're not doing any work tomorrow. We're not doing any work Friday. Look, you do what you got to do to get through this last week. Me, I have not really done much. Like last year was my first year teaching during the Christmas holidays, like before the Christmas holidays, and last year we did the same thing. Like I think we worked up to Wednesday, and then our feast was Thursday, and our Christmas party was Friday. Oh, on Friday there's a play coming. Maybe there won't be time for activities. Anyways, there's just so much going on. But look, if you want to work right up until Friday, that's up to you. You do what you got to do to get through the week. But for me, I don't. I'm going to watch the rest of this video. I'll try and get some video from tomorrow, but I can't guarantee anything. Maybe I'll get some, because I'm actually helping in the feast. So we'll see. There just might not be anything tomorrow. There might be some pictures, that's about it. But I can't guarantee any video. So I will definitely talk to you later. I have to go to the post office after work to mail Christmas cards. And then I am going to help my mom make some cookies that she's making for our staff lunch on Friday. And then I'm going to relax. So have a lovely afternoon, and maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm not quite sure, but I'll see you on Friday.
Before we held you in our arms, we sang you down from the start, saw a shooting star, and led us to a fluffy eagle plume. Sun turned to fall. Stop your heart from doing right. This girl right here in the Santa Claus hat. She's the best, right? She's the best flapper out of all of you. See the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna make it if I got it on my own. It's rolling on down the San Antonio. Now this next verse I usually sing, I sing it with a little bit of pride too, because I myself grew up kind of a bit of a rebel. Not to this extent. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Boom! Oh, sorry, baby. I hear that whistle blowing. I hang my head.
Stuffing if you want.
Do whatever.
Come here. Richard, is it one piece of ham or?
If they like ham, give them 2.
Okay,
But
'cause I was thinking
give
there's a
them
lot.
half. I know.
One more day, people. One more day.